Hi, fire babies. How are you guys? You know what? Regardless of your sign, if you're just resonating with fire right now, the elements of fire, of heat, of passion, of desire, and creativity, then I have made this for you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to fill your bucket. I'm going to fill your bucket. I'm going to tell you, well, through me, your spirit guide, spirit, the universe, see, itchy nose, it's true, is going to tell you what makes you so damn amazing, okay? Maybe you're not feeling it, maybe you're not thinking it, maybe you've just forgotten it. So I'm gonna fill your bucket. I'm gonna do 3 things today. I'm gonna fill your bucket. I'm gonna tell you why you're so freaking amazing. And then I'm going to give you a little message of guidance, okay? This little message of guidance has one of 2 or both purposes. It's to help you move forward, to prepare you to fill other people's buckets, right? Because once your bucket's full, you got to find a bucket to put more, or to put some of that in. It's just going to overflow and go to waste. So you need to fill other buckets once your bucket starts to get full. So I'm going to make the first step by I want to fill your bucket today. I'm going to try. I'm going to put as much into your bucket as I can, okay? So quite a few oracle cards, and let's get started. So remember, the message of guidance in the middle. So the first part is me filling your bucket. The second part is a message of guidance to kind of help you get to a point where you feel like you could fill other buckets, you know, or it might just clarify for you that you are on the right track. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. And then the final message is how to fill those buckets, how to get ready to fill those buckets for other people. Because that's what it's all about right now. Fill a bucket and pass it on. Fill a bucket and pass it on. And oh my gosh, the hair, I think I'm really shedding. Okay. Wow, that came out super fast for my fire babies. Ooh, interesting. Okay, you got number 40. This is from the Divine Guidance deck from Shirley Harnish. And number 12. Oh, wait, see, I do the underline too, so you got quite a bit out of this deck. And number 37. You're also going to get a card from the Divine Feminine, well, my Goddess deck, and my God and Titan deck, Divine Masculine Energies, to kind of fill your bucket. Let's read what these say first, because it's hard for a lot of people to get any information out of them just from the images and the numbers. So let's start with number 12. So listen up. This is for you. If you're feeling fiery, passionate, happiness is number 12. I'll hold this up. You can look at it while I'm reading. Number 12. A universal energy is moving through your life and your inner being right now. While this energy sets all matters of the physical world into proper order, it also serves to bring a deeper, more profound feeling of contentment and inner happiness. Be conscious of whether or not you are open to allowing this energy to flow. There is a lot of good coming your way, especially happiness. Also note the golden ripples that emanate outwards. This shows that your energy shift will have a positive and uplifting effect on others as well. Holy crazy! Isn't that amazing? Because I'm going to fill your bucket so you can fill other buckets. Wow, see how awesome you are? All right, number 40. Number 40. I was going to go grocery shopping today, and I just felt so exhausted with the idea of it. Well, I didn't realize it was the idea of it that was making me feel, oh, I can't believe you got this, that was making me feel so exhausted. See, that listen to your intuition too. I think people's intuition is really getting strong right now. And mine, I just felt like I couldn't move. And I thought to myself, I can't do that today. I'm not going to do that. And everything changed. I'm not supposed to do that today. I'm supposed to do this. Okay. Number 40 is Om. Ooh, the resonance of that sound, I love it. The meaning of this card is twofold. Firstly, it is calling for more time in meditation and prayer. Energetically, you are needing some time alone with yourself in your inner space. See, I'm a fire sign, so maybe this, yeah, see, don't go grocery shopping today if it doesn't feel right. This is to uplift you, to fill your bucket, right? No, to know how to recognize that your body, your mind, your spirit is communicating with you. Through meditation, you're able to connect more deeply with your higher self and your guides. Energetically, this is vital for you. Secondly, this card calls you to focus on the power of your voice to facilitate the opening of your throat chakra. This vocal expression, whether through chant, prayer, or even singing, is important for you right now. Oh. So you can do like, I think it was, what's his name again? He has a channel too. He sends me emails all the time. I never get around to reply. He sent me something for opening up your throat chakra. You can do that. We should all probably do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because you need to be heard right now. And that's probably how you're going to fill other people's buckets. Because you have some very powerful, uplifting things to share and say. And, to defend people, to come up. You just got that energy, my little fire signs. It's time to start doing it. 37 is the underline. To me, that's like the catalyst of everything. Of course it is, because it's blossoming. There it is. That's the one. That's your underline. Number 37, blossoming. Even simply questioning your life to trying to figure out where and how to move forward. Moves your energy and aids in opening you to your higher awareness and divine purpose. Continue with this. Don't let your human mind, with its limited point of view, it's very true, tell you that you're stuck or not progressing. It isn't true. It's not true. You're moving forward. Even if it feels like it's not physically, there's a lot going on in here right now. There is. You are opening, you are flowing, and your soul is blossoming. Keep your faith in both yourself and spirit. Know that you are on the perfect path and that you are opening to your highest potential, one step at a time. There you go. Okay, so that's that part. Now I'm going to shuffle out the Goddess deck to get some divine feminine energy message for you about why you're so darn awesome and what's going on for you right now. Why are my little fire signs so darn awesome? Why? Anyone who's harnessing fire energy, why are they so darn awesome? Oh my God, this is the card I got for myself because I practice these before I do them in here to make sure it works. Gaia, Earth. Ooh, yeah. Look at, she's about to give birth. She's birthing something. You guys are about to birth something. This is very important. It's very important too, because I played with my astrological sign deck and I wanted to know what was I supposed to do first. Who should go first? And the order I got was fire, air, earth, and water. So there's a reason the fire energy is first right now. And I had to do that message for Leo yesterday. It was just like, it told me how to do it. Because there's something about your energy here. It's very uplifting. It's very uplifting. You have so much to give. You're literally birthing something within yourself. And by doing that, you're activating, I want to say, the birthing process within other people too. You have this ability. Boy, she's got like these little birds up in her hair and her head here. And when I took Lily for a walk this morning, the birds were so vocal. My gosh. So many. Ooh, yeah, that's where that came from. Interesting. So as I was coming back, I wished I'd had my phone with me. Well, not really. I don't really like to carry it with me, but just to take a picture. So as I was coming back to the house, behind my house is a little bit of a tiny green space, and there's these big trees. I think they're elms. They don't have any leaves on them yet. There was a huge murder of crows in the top of the trees right behind my house. And then more kept flying in and they were so vocal. I thought, ooh, somebody's bringing in a message. Isn't that cool? And then I got inspired to do this. So yeah, listen to your intuition. You are bang on right now. What was at the bottom? Mastery. See, you're mastering this. You are ready. This is a time that you can actually do this. It's time to really master it and take control of this wonderful intuition, this connection you have with your own spirit guides, with your own deeper self, your subconscious and your conscious minds to come together here and start birthing amazing stuff. All right, what's the masculine energy have to say to you about why you're so darn awesome? What does the masculine energy have to say? And they have one, they're keeping it fair. They have one thing to say. Discovery. Wow. Yeah. It almost is just sort of clarifying and just repeating what's already come out. It is a discovery. It is a journey. It's about going on a trip within you. Learning different ways to balance your energy too. You know, fire signs tend to be very active and needing to do stuff. Physically, find an outlet for it. Do a little workout. Go for a walk if you can, where you are, safely. Oh, the male and female cardinal is sitting on the little tree right outside the window. Isn't that cute? See? See? There. Yeah, it's all around. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so find something for the physical. Don't overdo it though. Don't kill it. Like, I think I would have overdone it for some reason if I went to the grocery store. Was not for me today. It's not for me. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. So use that energy somehow. However it applies to you. Let's see what's at the bottom. Is there any sort of hint? Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, everybody take, all you little fire signs, take on a little bit of this Aries energy. This is what's underlined. It's almost as if like you're ready. I'm ready. But usually you physically go out and you do something. Like, you know, you got to do something. It's almost like this is the mastery. This is the mastery. This is where you're going right now, is to take that fire, that passion, that desire, that creative spark, and put it within you and really nurture it. This is what makes you so freaking amazing, is that you can do this. This is a lesson for you. And I know as a fire sign, this is a lesson that pretty much starts from your childhood, from doing stupid things just because you're ready to go. I want to do it, and then it's not good. It doesn't work out. And as you get older, you start to learn. This is another step in that learning process of harnessing that fire and that passion and that desire, because it's about to birth something. It's almost like transferring. Look at these. I'm looking at these two underneath here. Look at the complete opposite energies. This is all red and fiery and hot and just like so much passion, and it's so calm. It's so calm. And you know what I think is interesting? If you look at the birds right now, like they're all looking for mates, they're all flying around and doing all that little birdie stuff. And what is driving a lot of them right now? But is this, right? It is this energy. They don't really look at it like, and you see them, and you'll see the male cardinal and think, oh, it's so pretty, or I saw a little red finch. I thought, but you know what? He's claiming his territory is what he's doing. He's claiming his territory. So he is harnessing this energy, right? To create this, to create that. It's a beautiful balance. This is what makes you so beautiful and wonderful. All right, now, you ready for a message? How many cards here? Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get started in your message. It's like a little message of guidance. A message of guidance for fire babies. For the fire, the passion, the desire within all people. A message of guidance for the passion, the desire within all people. Oh, my neighbor went shopping. He's old. I don't know if he should be going out like that. I don't think he's, I don't know. It's a nice guy too. Oh, wow. She who grants wishes. Wish, desires, and hope. This is a message here. Let's keep going. I've got another deck too. What's the underline? Ooh. She who resists. Fearless, justified, resistant. There might be something that you're resisting here. Underline. There's some sort of resistance still going on for you regarding something, which is stopping you from filling other buckets. Stopping you from filling other buckets. So take a look at this. Try to look inside to figure out what this is, because she who grants wishes, wish, desires, and hope. You're holding a magic wand. You may not realize the power you have right now, not only to grant your own wishes, but the wishes of others. And it's not like granting other people's wishes don't fulfill you. There will be some sort of fulfillment in this. This is a very divine message. But fearless, justified, resistant. Almost like trying to justify what you're resisting. Are you truly fearless? Let's see. What do we get out of the Energy Oracle deck for the fire signs, the fires? I hope washes his hands. I just don't want to get sick. He has two, I want to say adult kids that live with him also. Why are they not going shopping? Well, probably because he's being stubborn, right? He's a stubborn old man. I'm going to go. He's probably not that old. He's probably in the 60s. Yeah. There's something going on here. You're deceiving yourself about something. Maybe some of you are watching this and going, I don't have all that, Cindy. Don't stop. Don't. Da, 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 da. You know what? If you tell yourself that, yes, it'll never hatch out. How do you do that? How do you hatch something that needs to be hatched in belief in yourself, but you don't believe in yourself? So you can't hatch it because you don't believe in yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Don't. What's at the bottom? See? What is it? Yeah, look at that. Journey is at the bottom here. And it reminds me of this discovery card. Like, this is an internal journey. You're going on a journey. I feel like it sounds weird, and I don't know how it's possible. But I feel like some sort of physical journey too. Like, you really shouldn't be traveling, but it seems like something. She's got her bags packed. She's ready to go. This is a little bit like a leap of faith too here. That Fool-like energy. That is, see, this is how to conquer this, the deceit. Like, you're deceiving yourself about something that you can't do, or you don't think you have it. The way to conquer that is to introduce the inner child again, the leap of faith. That I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna believe I have it in me. See what happens, yeah? Like that. Okay, so now let's go into tarot deck. Let's get some, you know, it's interesting. I'm just looking at this journey card and the wish, desires, and hope. You know, they seem so similar to me. They seem so similar to me, which is quite interesting. They're both very hopeful. You know, moving forward with a dream, with a hope, a desire, and both of these really have their back up against the wall, I feel like, you know? So don't let that stop you. Let's see what the tarot's going to say. What is the tarot going to say? What is the tarot going to say to the fire signs? Ah, wow. We got the Hanged Man, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. There you are, my little fire babies. The Page of Wands. Because you're birthing something. It's new. It's the page. It's brand new. It's learning. It's like the student. It's like you're becoming the student again of being fire energy. You know, the Hanged Man, you're trying to get a different perspective here. It's more than just a perspective on the world right now. It's a perspective on yourself. That's what you're being forced to look at, is your self-perspective right now. Eight of Pentacles, it's time to put some work in. But it doesn't feel like hard work. It feels like passionate work. When it's work of self, for self, of self, it wouldn't feel like work. I feel like the biggest issue here is self-deceit and resistance to what you almost feel deep inside you know. You know that you have this wonderful intuition, this connection, the ability to balance this desire and passion and creative energy with this nurturing. Oh, it's all about that balance again, masculine and feminine, with this really nurturing, loving, creative. Well, it's creative in a different way, isn't it? It is actually the creation of. Whereas this to me is almost the energy behind it. It's that spark. It's that first idea. And in the Page of Wands, looking out into the vast openness of who you are to become, because it's a clean slate. It feels like a clean slate, huh? It does. It feels like almost like, I don't know why. I've been trying to figure out this. Why am I being drawn to do this video? It was like yesterday. with Leo. I don't know. I was just told, it wouldn't leave me alone. I had to do it. So just doing that. That's all I'm doing with my channel now. Like, well, whatever spirit's going to nag me about, then I'm just going to do it because it won't stop nagging me until I do it. But that's what it feels like. It's almost as if maybe I need to do this because we're all going to feel different. It's different. It's whether you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Jupiter, Capricorn, whatever. The message is you're looking at yourself again. You're seeing what you didn't see before because you were so distracted by things that had nothing to do with you, really. Things that you were just sort of being forced to deal with day to day. This is the routine. But now you can really go within and see the power that you have within you. And it is vast. I mean, it is so vast. It's beyond your imagination where you can go with this new energy. And you're going to take it and you're going to fill some buckets with it when you're ready. Oh, the artist is the bottom. Wow. This is making your life. This is, to me, it's almost like the Magician, the Star card, the Sun. It's a whole bunch of stuff put together in here. It's real manifestation. What's interesting about this card, if I remember correctly from the, oh wow, that's so freaky. Okay, I get so distracted by some of the messages coming in. Remember that message. This is about not being overly distracted by the three-dimensional, by physical things in your life to distract you from what your dreams really are or where you want to really be or go. It's really about the internal artist. Start painting that and dreaming that and making that three-dimensional, as opposed to seeing three-dimensional and that being what influences your dreams and your desires and your wishes. It's switching that. Switch it. The Tower card is reversed underneath it. And look at that, how interesting that looks in reverse. This is how it is, like, I'm falling out of control. No, it's almost like a cat. So maybe these are the Leo energies. It's like a cat, right? When a cat falls from a great height, they have that ability to switch themselves. So we've had this Tower moment here, but you're having the ability to switch yourself so that you can land on all fours. You're not going to hit your back and crack your head and break your spine. You're going to handle this. You're going to be able to handle the landing of this Tower moment. That's really neat. All right, so now the next from the last deck is from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. And this is about, I have a little, my notes here just to keep me on track with what I'm supposed to do. So where is your strength in filling others' buckets at this time? Or how can you prepare yourself to fill other buckets, or what you need to know? This is about filling other people's buckets. It's a message for you on that. This is so much fun. I like doing this. You know, this is going to sound really weird. I'm going to tell you something. Well, I probably should have said that's too many cards. Oh, but we got nowhere to go. Let me read them all. I just knew I had to do something different. Everything felt different after COVID. So I was just looking at my channel and looking at it, and I saw these numbers. And like the numbers are high. They were high. Like anywhere from 10 to like 30,000 views on one video, which, you know, it's a lot. And I just looked at it, and the message I kept getting was, it's pointless. What I'm doing, it feels pointless. It doesn't feel like I'm benefiting anyone. Like, that's important to me. I feel like if I'm not doing something that feels like it's benefiting, I don't know. It just doesn't matter how much money it brings. I can't. It hurts to do it. It's just like I have to do something else. So I'm doing it, and I'm really happy. I'm one of those people that probably be like living in a shack when I'm old. And I have nothing because I just went with what made me happy, but I'll be happy. So that's all that matters, right? So you got 3 to 1. I'm going to read each one of these. I'm going to need a drink of water. We got nowhere to go. I did want to wash the sheets on the beds today, though. So that is something. Woo! Yin Yang Lover. Talk about balance. Ooh, this is kind of what's happening within you, though. Oh, I get an interesting message out of this too. So with the yin yang lover, because this has been playing out on my channel for the last week, particularly with the Oakmen readings, is this balance between masculine and feminine, but not just the external world, but within too. And that is exactly what this reading has been about. You know, with the war, look at these, remember? I have this up. Look at this opposite energy. How beautiful is it? And it's almost as if when you have that within you, then you can spread that love, that balance, and fill other buckets. The yin yang lover. And I don't know, maybe you'll meet a lover. I don't know where. You can't get too close right now. So just do it in the 5D. Wait, no, this one was next. Oh, within nothing, there is everything. This is so profound, no? I don't even need to read what the book is telling us about these. Oh, and then number 65 is the breaking. Yeah, that does happen. You do have to let that happen to have any sort of a rebirth. It is almost like she's bending. That's interesting because it says the breaking. But I find if something breaks to a, you know, if you look at a tree that survives, it's that can bend the most. But there must be something on a cellular level that does break, right? Within the fibers of the wood, there has to be for that to flex like that. So a breaking within that keeps this, what you have, what you are, stronger and as a whole. But let's see what the book says. 3 to 1, number 10. I think I brought my glasses. Yeah, this much reading. Number 10. 3 to 1. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb. Right. Or a glimmer in your eye, soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in your relationship with another. Holy shit, Batman. What were we just talking about? The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue. And so soon will not be an issue for you anymore. And just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. There's that grace chick. There, see? To the child, to the page. I can't make this up. This oracle holds a message for you. New life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. That's pretty cool. Well, what the heck does the yin yang lover sound like or say? Because that one kind of, I would have said, you know, those words to me kind of resonate with what I would get with the yin yang lover. But let's see. Yin yang lover. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. Oh, isn't that an interesting way to describe that? It's your inner genius. Stop fighting it. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of. What? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of as a second prize. Oh, why not claim your first prize? It is there waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. By yield, ooh, that's true too. Oh, yeah, that was like, you know, the Oakmen on, what's today? Friday. So it was yesterday. I'm losing track of all time here. And they talked about like, there's something for you, but you have to get it. No one else can give it to you. That's what they were saying. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart always knows. Listen, if you still can't hear, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. This oracle has a message for you. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress, and what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's only a matter of time before you get to it. That's interesting. I haven't even gone to the other two yet, but I'm already feeling like, I mean, part of filling other people's buckets here is almost like being an example. Being an example. Living by example. That kind of energy here. And wouldn't that make sense why this needed to be done first? Because through example, others are inspired, uplifted. Yesterday in Leo, I said, just put on that poker face. Maybe you're not feeling particularly good today. It doesn't mean you have to really lie about how you're feeling, but don't go out there and spread that. You don't have to do that. Because you could be good. You could spread that to someone who's already down. What if you just put good morning, like, if you're 2 meters away from someone else walking, it's just that little bit of everything is okay. It's still nice to see your neighbor and say hi. Okay, so within nothing, there is everything. Yeah, because that's what's coming out of you. From nothingness, there's a rebirth. Oh, think about that too, right? Like, think about a womb. Really, there's nothing, it's empty. Well, except for the shedding and regrowth every month of blood and cells to nourish if life goes in there. But the womb, it's empty. But then the most incredible thing in the world comes out of it. It's right? Yeah. So you could look at that. If you wanted to be a pessimist, you could look at a womb and say, nothing ever good could come out of that. Humanity came out of everyone. Like, it's amazing. So number 2. What does that say? Oh, burning hero. I thought it said burning burrito. Like, well, that's an interesting spiritual message. Don't eat a burning burrito before you go on a walk. If a problem, take some toilet paper with you if you have enough. Number 2, within nothing there is everything. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being, with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your truth aloud to the loving universe, and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. Well, gosh darn it, how did we end with the yin-yang lover, right? It just said, what you are seeking is seeking you. Oh no, where am I? Returning them to you as manifestation. What is really in your heart? Da, da, da. This oracle brings something that, okay, yeah. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere. No sign on the horizon to give you hope. Yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you, swelling within you now. I know she's only holding one wand in this. It reminds me a little bit, connecting it to this message of the 3 of Wands. The ship is coming in. Just stand there and watch for it. Know for it, expect it. Because that's how you allow the universe to bring your manifestation in. 65, the breaking. So what is this one? Right? Because when you manifest amazing things, people look at that, it's like, wow. But you can also help other people to manifest amazing things once you really have this understanding in yourself of how you work and how you are. And you can help other people see that in themselves. The balance of what you have to give to others. There's the balance coming back. 65, the breaking. You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to become all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, then dive into the storm. Let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine so that you can become your truth, become all that you are meant to be. It is, oh, wait, okay, I gotta remember where that is. This is interesting. I just got, as soon as I said that, let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine so that you can become your truth, become all that you were meant to be. I just got the broken down part, and it reminded me again of this womb, right? Every month it breaks down, it sheds itself so that something new has the opportunity to come in. It just really reminded me of that, this birthing process. There's a reason it's breaking down. If it feels like you're breaking down, or if it feels like, you know, things that you had hoped for or planned on, wanted to get, have, receive, go towards, claim, whatever it was, it feels like it's all breaking down. But it's not breaking down because it's the end of it. It never is the end of it. Everything in nature, in the universe, always comes up with something new from it. So it's breaking down. It's almost like the shedding of the womb, so that the next step is this fertile ground to manifest what you want. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows than to be brokenhearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair, or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which would keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. Oh, wow. That's really profound. Okay. That's gorgeous. Oh gosh, now I'm tired again. I'm gonna go have a nap. I'll have to do the laundry too. Okay, there you go, guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope it resonated with you. You could take something with it, kind of uplift you, get you moving, fill up your bucket, get you ready to fill up other buckets so we can just keep doing that. All right. Thanks, guys. Until whenever. Be gentle with yourselves. Bye.